another mix breakdown. This one is a special track to me because I like it a lot. I think that the song sounds really nice. I deserve a pat on the back. The processing that I did is a bit different than my usual stuff, and it's gonna be a really cool mix breakdown. So enjoy. We're gonna break down this mix step by step. We're gonna start with the sends, we're gonna move to the processing, and at the end we're gonna talk about the automation and other stuff that I did in the mix. First, let me play you the song. The song is from Sanito. It has a lot of emotion. It's a really cool song. It sounds like this.
Kurz und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie ne Achterbahn. I know, ich werd Psycho, denn es ist nicht immer gut, ohne Pausen wie ich lebe. Es tut mir so leid, ja, ich bin wieder high, unterwegs in einer anderen Stadt.
Now let me bypass everything and play the same section again.
Kurz und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie ne Achterbahn. I know, ich werd Psycho, denn es ist nicht immer gut, ohne Pausen wie ich lebe. Es tut mir so leid, ja.
The vocals raw sound just like this.
Es tut mir so leid, ja. Ich bin wieder high, unterwegs in der...
Let's go to the sends. I have my old trusted vintage verb with a chaotic chamber.
Es tut mir so leid, ja. Ich bin wieder high, unterwegs in einer anderen Stadt.
Then we have a shorter reverb just to create more depth around the vocals.
Es tut mir so leid, ja. Ich bin wieder high.
Really short reverb, and in context with both reverbs.
Es tut mir so leid, ja. Ich bin wieder.
That's the main reverb that's made out of two different plugins, a short one and a longer one. Then we have a ping pong delay.
Es tut mir so leid, ja. Ich bin
with a bit of EQing after it to take it out of the way of the vocals. This was a really nasal frequency. Then we have my classic delay throw that's automated on different phrases. It sounds like this.
Diamonds und Drugs, immer wieder sehe ich Lean in dem Cup. Doch der Scheiße will mich nie, Babe, ich bin gone. Und immer
a little bit of corrective EQ after it, and then we have a different ping pong.
Immer wieder sehe ich Diamonds und Drugs.
And as you can hear, there's a lot of things going on. We have the echo boy, basic, half a note, delay, the sauce, crystallizer, Valhalla room, and at the end I have Pro Q3 doing some filtering just to contain the frequency spectrum of that effect. This section was really sparse. We had just a few phrases. I had to fill those spaces up with something creative. On the verse, the micro shift, this is used to spread the lead vocal a bit.
Immer wieder sehe ich Lean in dem Cup. Doch der Scheiße will mich niemals bekommen.
It's really low in the mix. It has a compressor after it and an EQ just to remove any muddy frequencies. I want just the top end to be spreaded. Then on this special Vox bus I have a trap reverb, pretty long, 3.5 seconds. Then on this intro section right here I have a really long ping pong delay. Just like that, and I think those are all the sends. Let's move to the processing. I will bypass all the processing done and I will bypass the sends just to keep the vocals dry. Let's start with the processing done on the main vocal. The routing in the project is pretty simple. The lead track goes out to this verse bus, rest of the adlibs go out to the adlib bus. I have no processing done as an insert on the actual audio track. All the processing is done on the verse bus. Let's start with a de-esser.
Es fühlt sich an wie eine Achterbahn. I know.
I felt that the vocals are pretty harsh. I tried to control that right from the get-go.
Ich werd Psycho. Denn es ist nicht immer gut. Ohne Pausen wie ich.
Next up we have the pre-V76. This is from Arturia. I like this one a lot of vocals because of the really easy to use EQ and because of the high pass filter. This is the high pass filter 80 plus 300.
Callst und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie eine Achterbahn. I know, ich werd Psycho. Denn es ist nicht immer gut.
It just cleans up the low end really nice. I'm adding some top end 2 dB on the high tone and also 2 dB on the low end.
Callst und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie eine Achterbahn. I know,
So with this plugin, I'm just cleaning the low end and adding some sparkle. Next up is Pro EQ 3. I have some resonant frequencies that I had to deal with. Nothing too drastic. After that we have an 1176 emulation from Arturia. 4:1. I'm using a fairly fast attack and a fast release. I'm trying to control the peaks.
Callst und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie eine Achterbahn.
I wanted the vocals to be really consistent. That's why I've used a much faster attack. TubeTech CL1B.
Callst und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie eine Achterbahn. I know, ich werd Psycho.
4:1 ratio, doing around 3 dB of gain reduction.
Denn es ist nicht immer
on the high peaks.
Gut, ohne Pausen.
Nothing too drastic. CAQ, Sound Toys. I like this one to add the top end. The top end has some sort of grain on it on this specific EQ. That's why I like it. It's not really clean. It adds something to the vocals. I've done 3 dB on the low end, 3 dB on the top end, and then I've reduced some 3.5k to dB.
Callst und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja ich glaub ich bin in Gefahr, ja. Denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn, ja es fühlt sich an wie eine Achterbahn. I know, ich werd Psycho.
But yes sir.
Denn es ist nicht immer gut.
After all that adding, I had to control the top end again with the de-esser. And last in the chain we have Pro EQ. This is in dynamic mode, controlling some 250.
Gut, wie ich lebe, es tut mir so leid, ja. Ich bin wieder high, unterwegs.
And that's the processing done on the verse bus. This is the processing on the lead vocal. Let's move to the adlibs. The adlibs, I don't have any processing done on the adlibs, just on this specific part here.
I know that
adding the classic CLA effects with the filter EQ. Then on the adlib bus, V76 again, instead of adding top end, I've reduced it. I've reduced the low end also, so we have a much thinner, darker sound. Pro EQ. This is one of my favorite compressors to use on vocals. A lot of gain reduction. Then I'm spreading out the Adlibs with this haze plugin from Clefgrand. I like having a difference between the lead and the Adlibs.
I know, ich werd Psycho, denn es ist nicht immer gut, ohne Pausen wie ich lebe. Es tut mir so leid, ja, ich bin.
And this is the processing done on the two buses. Let's bring in the sends.
Ich werd Psycho, denn es ist nicht immer gut, ohne Pausen wie.
Now the final layer of processing is done on this main vocal bus, and here I have Suit 2. Since the vocals are pretty harsh, I've tried to control that.
Calls und wissen willst, wo ich glaub, ich bin in Gefahr, ja, denn ich fahr so schnell auf der Fahrbahn. Ja, es fühlt sich an wie ne.
Just like that. Then we have a 2A. This one is from UAD. I think I'm doing 2 dB of gain reduction.
Calls und wissen willst, wo ich bin, ja, ich glaub, ich bin in Gefahr, ja, denn ich.
And lastly, some more corrective EQing.
Ich fahr schnell auf der Fahrt, ja, es fühlt sich wie ne Achterbahn. I know, ich werd Psycho, denn es ist nicht immer gut, ohne Pausen wie ich lebe. Es tut mir so leid, ja, ich bin wieder heim, unterwegs in einer anderen Stadt. Ich weiß, dass du's nicht magst, ja.
And that's the processing on the vocals. That's all I have. On the FX bus I have Suit again, this time with a much slower release, controlling all the sends. As you can see, it's in mid side. Suit is a really nice way to control your sends. I have a video on that, you can check it out. All the sends in the session are coming out in this effects bus. Then on the beat bus, I think I've used a K clip. I'm clipping the beat because the drums were a bit loud and I wanted to cut the transients, so I'm clipping around 1 dB. I wanted the vocals to be the star of this song. Let's see the automation. This is the automation that I have on the song. The main automation is done on the lead vocal. I have this late throw automated. Then on this section I have the ping pong half a note.
Immer wieder sehe ich Diamonds und Drugs. Immer wieder sehe ich Lean in dem Cup. Doch der Scheiße will mich niemals bekommen.
And that's the over processed delay going into crystallizer. Other than that, I have this ping pong automated just in the beginning and on the outro.
Es tut mir so leid, ja, ich bin wieder heim, unterwegs in einer anderen Stadt. Ich hab mich in diesen Shit verliebt, all das war mal Fantasie. Flieg oder fall ich tief, seh die Shadows um mich rum. Ich hab verloren schon so viel, all die Drugs und all das Weed. Seh die Engel und den Devil wieder mal in meinem Room.
And that's the mix breakdown. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for the support and see you guys really soon. Cheers.
Es tut mir so leid, ja, ich bin wieder heim, unterwegs in einer anderen Stadt. Ich weiß, dass du's nicht magst, ja, dass ich so lang nicht schreib, wo ich bin und was ich mag.